Davis, y'all had no intentions of winning this case. You prosecuted the police the same way that you prosecuted Keith Davis' case. No difference.
You know, one thing I didn't understand is why it seemed like the black officers who were charged seem to have been prosecuted, thrown under the bus when the white officers involved.
The white officers are the ones that make the call.
I didn't understand that. Is that just plain and simple racism?
It's racism 101. You got plantation politics. And right now, Mosby, you just the overseer of the plantation. You still a field nigga, because at the end of the day, they still treat you the same way. That's why they filing the charges against you. At the end of the day, they eat their own. The Democratic Party is a plantation politics here.
How you feel about this DNC going on right now?
This DNC ain't nothing but bullshit. How you gonna elect Hillary Clinton and she the one, her husband, the one that introduced the crime bill that locked up over 2-3 million niggas? And now you wanna elect her president? How she gonna rectify that? And you got Trump. It's like you gonna jump in the fire into the frying pan. We fucked either way. We need to revisit Garveyism.
How you doing, Counselor?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
You've been giving some great analysis throughout the trial. We really appreciate you, Professor. I have one question for you.
Mic check! Mic check! Mic check!
Was there an ambulance called?
Hey, Shorty, come get the good in the hood. We got the good in the hood if y'all want to be a part of it around the corner.
I think it only showed up at the precinct at the last stop. That was the first time. The medic gets out. This was a testimony in court. The medic gets out, takes one look at Mr. Gray, and says, "What the fuck did you guys do there?"
Okay, so one of the officers, Officer Nero, was an EMT also.
He said
into the paddy wagon.
Of course, everybody could think that because you're looking at the video, right? So I mean, I expect.
What did we learn?
Well, I think the good news is that you learn that there's a local prosecutor who's willing to follow the evidence wherever it leads, and who's going to treat police officers the same way as they treat you and me.
Was it a rush case, the prosecution?
Not at all. 13 days to do an investigation. In New York City, the New York prosecutors have 72 hours to get an indictment.
Has this case brought to the forefront the institutional racism that's obvious in Baltimore? I mean, this is the most segregated city in America. Its housing policies have been replicated around the country.
I think for people who understand our system, it has confirmed what we all. So the white community, they're learning, they're becoming educated, and that education has to continue.
With the with the Democratic National Convention going on as we speak, Baltimore being a 9-1 Democratic town, what does it mean for Baltimore City when this neighborhood has not changed in 50 years? How can people in this neighborhood, most of whom are Democrats, be excited about the Democratic National Convention?
You know, there has to be very clear commitments. It can't be just talk. Whoever's going to get the vote of a community has to be able to keep promises that are made.